If you're like me, you grew up playing zombies all the way back on World at War, all throughout the Black Ops games, and maybe some of the more recent CODs. But zombies isn't what it used to be, so I'm really glad I can show you this game. This is Skur Ritual, and it doesn't just feel like classic zombies, it's pretty much a straight rip of classic zombies. Playing this game feels like playing custom maps on World at War if you're old enough to remember that kind of thing. It's such an exact replica that I don't even want to spend too much time talking about the mechanics, because if you're watching this video, you already know. You got your round-based gameplay, wall guns, doors, perk machines, mystery box, pack-a-punch, power-ups. Literally every feature that made zombies great is in here, and there are a couple extra features they added too. What I want to talk a little bit more about is the content and the feel of the game so that you know exactly what you're getting here. You might have realized already watching the gameplay that it's not the most visually impressive game ever made. The graphics aren't amazing, the animations aren't amazing, but the stuff that actually matters is good. The map and objects are nice and smooth, as in you don't get stuck on corners and doorways and stuff, which is always one of the most annoying things in a zombies game. All the controls and interactions are good and work as they should, and overall the gameplay feels smooth. There aren't really any bugs that I encountered. There is a little bit of the occasional stutter or stop, and it seems like it's mostly caused by some enemies that have a little more going on, so that can definitely be a problem on certain maps. Some reviews say they were able to play with the graphics settings to get things ironed out, so that's good, but it is possible you'd have some issues with this. Hopefully the game gets some updates and some optimization to clean this up so you don't have to worry about it. As for the content of the game, it's pretty good. You get 4 maps that are all good size and different enough from each other in look and feel, and they've also got some different types of enemies. Other than playing for rounds, there are also Easter egg-like objectives that you can pursue. It's actually exactly like World War II Zombies if you played that game, where the game will give you some guidance to get through the Easter egg, and then once you finish it, there's a second real Easter egg that's unguided and you actually have to figure out on your own. They definitely aren't super complicated like some of the classic COD Easter eggs, but they aren't super simple either. They're done in the same style, and like the rest of the game, they're a really good copy and they will make your brain work a bit. The one bit of content that is a little bit lacking is the weapon selection. I think there's an adequate amount of guns, not a ton, but there is at least one of every type, and it's enough to give you some different options. There are a couple other cool kind of wonder weapons too, so it's not bad at all, just don't be expecting dozens of different guns. And last, I just want to quickly mention a couple other nice little things. So you've got solo play, private games, and public matchmaking. There's stats that show you things like wins and losses, also your best time for each map, which is pretty nice if you're into speedrunning and stuff. There's a tab for all the lore stuff if you're into that. There isn't much in the way of character customization other than masks, but there's actually a really decent number of them, so that's pretty cool too. So with all that in mind, I bought the game for about 20 bucks on the introductory sale, which I think is a really good price. If you think about zombies, it used to be you paid for the full game and got maybe 3 or 4 maps, right? And then with DLCs, you were paying another 10 or 15 bucks for one map each time. So I think 4 maps for 20 some dollars is a nice deal, considering this is a really solid game and not many games are going to give you such a well done rehashing of an old classic. So that's pretty much it. You know, if you like zombies the way it used to be, you'll like this game. Simple as that. If you don't feel like zombies right now and you want to see another cool game that you should play, go ahead and click this here video. And if you want to know about even more games, you'll want to hit the old subscribe button one time. So yeah, that's that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy the game if you try it, and I'll see you next time.